There's talk about Valve supposedly working on a Team Fortress 3. And of course, with anything Valve related, Tyler McVicker is the person spreading it. This video isn't going to be about Tyler, as I've already made a video about him and I said everything I wanted to in that one. I'll keep this video in 3 sections. The first will be going over the evidence and what I think it means. The second will be what I think Team Fortress 3 is most likely to be. And the third about what I want from Team Fortress 3 and possible successors. Through data mining, Redditors have found lines of text regarding a project with the tag of TF. That's the evidence. Yeah, that's it. Under this tag, there's systems regarding porting decals from Source 1 to Source 2. But otherwise, there's nothing to really suggest a new game. Think about it from an economical perspective before even suggesting a new game. TF2 is the reason in-game economies exist at all. Valve makes $12 million yearly through microtransactions in TF2. All that money is from cosmetics Valve themselves don't even make and take from the workshop. The only expense on their part is server maintenance and a handful of contractors working on the game. They make their money back by doing virtually nothing. From an economic standpoint, Valve has no incentive to make a new Team Fortress game. Then let's think about the implications of a sequel. What happens to TF2 and its in-game economy? Either the in-game economy and heroes overnight, or Valve is forced to port over every single cosmetic, unusual effect, taunt, decal, item stat, and item name and description to prevent the in-game economy from crashing. The amount of effort required will demand actual, around-the-clock employee labor that realistically Valve won't do and would have AI do it for them. From what I can see, I think this is all fake and gay. Like usual, Tyler is handing out nothing burgers like a Zimbabwean McDonald's. Valve has done the bare minimum to keep TF2 making money, and has no reason to make a new Team Fortress game. If we ignore that this is another Valve nothing burger and act like Team Fortress 3 is in development, I do not have hope for the game. Given the fact Valve either fired all the actually good programmers, writers, and artists, or they left. They're left with New Valve, which has consistently made mediocre to bad updates and games. I do genuinely believe Half-Life 2 is a glorified tech demo that threw out artistic integrity for the sake of impressing gullible normal fags and shareholders with new graphics. But at least there is a good game with soul and effort put into it, unlike the soulless AI-generated garbage New Valve makes. This same Valve that had approved and made Meet Your Match for TF2 along with Jungle Inferno. The same Valve that made Artifact. The same Valve that made an entire, even more obvious tech demo just to retcon their last one. What confidence should any longtime fan have in New Valve when they're consistently making slop? Why should I or anyone have any hope for Team Fortress 3, let alone a Team Fortress 2 update? I say this to help put you in the TF2 Chud's point of view. I think that if they are working on a Team Fortress 3, it is most likely a fake sequel similar to Counter-Strike 2, a glorified graphics update to the barely functional Source 2 engine. This is the only way I can see Valve realistically making a Team Fortress 3. It would allow their in-game economy to stay relatively intact, and most of the gameplay functions the same. This is the best case scenario. Most likely it will be a buggy, unfinished piece of shit with all the soul removed, only with slight improvements to the new player's learning curve. Given modern gaming's tendencies, this will be a hand-holding at best and railroaded at worst. God forbid we make players learn a game through trial and error through experience. The worst case scenario will be an entirely new game. Seeing how bad Deadlock's characters are, new mercenaries are guaranteed to be DEI slop. From Heavy becoming a muscular black woman to Medic becoming a transbian. There's no way New Valve is going to make characters worth 2 fucks. Now take what I said about hand-holding tutorials and add it to a game guaranteed to be a dumbed-down version of TF2, which itself is a dumbed-down version of Team Fortress Classic. No more rocket jumping, chuddy. The trans girls of colors have a hard time doing it, so no one gets to. I can't say to what degree the game would be ruined mechanically, but any of the intricate mechanics will be railroaded or outright removed. Think rocket jumping being a single button ability. Game mode wise, there is no telling how bad they're going to ruin it. I can imagine game modes like Capture the Flag being seen as too difficult for new players, because companies are seemingly making games for prokaryotes. There's no way any of the extra game modes are coming back. For the game modes that would come back, I promise that they'll be dumbed down. If not, they'll come with some kind of catch-up mechanics that will hold the losing team's hand. I don't even want to know what they do to the classes aside from new characters. As I already said, I think they'll overall dumb down the mechanic, and there isn't any way to guess how badly they'll fuck up the classes. They'll in some way copy hero shooters, and they might turn it into a hero shooter. This will make every TF2 fan, no matter what kind, from chuds to comp fags, hate this game. Everything that makes TF2 worth playing will be removed and replaced with slop. I know it seems like a stupid thing to say, but I don't want a Team Fortress 3. Ideally, I'd want a Team Fortress 2 that didn't suck. One where Meet Your Match and Jungle Inferno are reverted and the game gets real update. Knowing new Valve, anything they'd make will be shit. I don't think they're capable of making anything close to Team Fortress 2, and everything they have made for the game is shit. If Valve wanted to leave the game on good graces, they revert their comp slop updates and leave the game to rest. There aren't many mods that I consider successors or close, but Team Fortress 2 Classic and Pre-Fortress 2 are the best mods. I don't know much about Signed Fortress aside from what they posted on their channel, and that's not for a lack of trying. They preemptively banned me from their Discord server, which I didn't even know you could do. I think the mod looks interesting and could be considered a sequel as it takes place in the 90s and is supposed to have 2 new classes and new weapons. Open Fortress and Team Deathmatch Classic aren't even trying to be a Team Fortress game and are more like Quake. Mods like Better Fortress and Team Fortress Legacy look like slop with random shit added. All these mods suffer from feature creep where they just keep adding cool stuff and never finish. Open Fortress is working on a remake of Team Fortress Classic, which in my opinion is a wasted effort since Fortress Forever exists. The idea I had for Team Fortress Victoria never even started since I couldn't find anyone that was willing to work on it, and I have no experience or knowledge on programming or 3D modeling, which leaves me with the ideas and some pieces of concept art I made. Not complaining though, since I am essentially asking people to work for free. Team Fortress 2 is the only class-based shooter worth playing. It has no successor, and even managed to outlast hero shooters without even trying. I say it often, but TF2 players should be giving Valve shit at all times for abandoning this game despite it still being popular, despite it still making profit.